because if you, it's the delusions of grandeur if you think that the freight is just out here for you to take just because you have an authority. That's not how it works. Dogs that are 7 are considered seniors. So as a human, he's like, he's in his, late 30s. You would be a little slow too. And you are a little slow compared to your, teen self. 'Cause I know a lot of people who are just now coming into the industry or thinking about getting into the industry really want to start out at the motor carrier or authority level. And me and Anita, we have tested the authority water. And I'm just going to tell you guys about our first 90 days with our motor carrier authority. We signed up on the FMCSA website to get our motor carrier authority. We paid $300. We had to wait our 15-day protest period, which basically means that anybody, any entity, any company can come in and say, hey, we don't want you guys to have an authority. We had to wait that length of time. Once that length of time was up, we had a official motor carrier and authority number. Now, we still had to go secure insurance. 15 additional days to go secure insurance before the motor carrier revoked our license and our number, and we just had to start the process all over. We signed up for Progressive, and our policy was $600 down, $600 a month for 12 months. I have heard that some people, I have a friend who had to pay $1,700 a month. What we soon found out was most of the companies that are listed on these load boards want you, the motor carrier, to have at least 90 days of authority. That's in most cases. Most of them want 90 days. And so, as you can imagine, the competition at that 90-day mark is so fierce. So we really had a difficult time getting freight once our 90-day period came, right? I'm getting ahead of myself. So let's take it back. 60-day mark, right? We're at the 60-day mark. I signed up for some motor carriers. I ended up getting on with a couple of them, with a few of them. Most of them were freight carriers, all of them are freight carriers. Most of them were big dry van or power only companies. Ones like Uber Freight or JB Hunt and some of the other big guys. But we run cargo vans, and it was hard. And that's for that 60-day mark to find anybody who would license or who would run with us with a motor carrier authority only 60 days. So we waited 90 days. The 90-day period came around, and the people that said that they would work with 90-day carriers, like I said, the market was flooded. It was so many people with new authorities, basically, because if you're barring someone from coming in at a certain point and you're telling them that they have to wait at this point, then basically their authority is still new. It's just 90 days. So there were so many new authorities vying for those loads. There's even a deeper list of people who won't work with you until you're 120 days or older. Within all this time, we are still spending money on insurance. We are still spending $700 almost every month on insurance for a vehicle we are not able to operate with under our own authority. By the 100th day, we had made a decision that it was probably better to under Panther, this company right here. And the reason we came to that conclusion was twofold. One, the money that you make running with a bigger motor carrier can be sustainable to your business. And then two, all of this weight game kind of put it at an end where we had to say, hey, do we want to make money now? Do we have the time and the will and the power to sustain without making money right now, paying insurance, paying a van note, trying to live and make an income and trying to grow a business, can we sustain right now? And no, it is not sustainable to not make money but continue to bleed money. And so we have put our authority on hold, and we will revisit it at a later date. I'll say to someone who is looking to get their own motor carrier authority, if you're looking to do it, if you think it's something you want to do, I would say, I wouldn't tell you not to try it, but I would say be prepared. I would say have a year's worth of savings to rely on, whether that's savings in form of hard cash or if it's a credit card, something to rely on, because you are going to be, you're not going to be able to find loads, at least in my understanding and what I've went through, for the first 3 or 4 months, maybe 5 months. We haven't went past that. We've only went past 4 months. We only went up to 100 days. And so at that point we were like, nah, this isn't sustainable. And so yeah, you definitely have to make sure you understand what you want. Make sure you understand it's going to be a long process. And if you think it's worth it, do it. But I would say sign up with one of these companies, a Panther, a V3, a Bolt. Learn the industry, grow in the industry, run some freight, make some connections with people, develop some relationships, get your face out there, and then come back around to it, and see if you really want to do it. Because if you, it's a delusions of grandeur if you think that the freight is just out here for you to take just because you have an authority. That's not how it works. But that's it. My arm is tired. And if you guys have any questions, please feel free to send them our way. If you need help trying to get in this industry with where to get a van, from where to get a van to, who to sign on with, how much you should be charging cent per mile wise, all of those things that you might have questions with, please feel free to drop me a line, comment on this video, or email me, tjohnson@aimexpediting.com. And if this video was helpful for you, please share it, please like it, please subscribe to this channel. It goes a long way in making sure that I can continue to bring you content that you might find helpful. That's it. We out of here.